Welcome home, badass Bitcoin truth seekers. It is Thursday, June 17th, 10:38 a.m. here in the Arizona desert. It's hot and the UV is off the charts. So here I am in the garage, keeping it real. You can even see my garbage in the background. So with that said, on the Primal Bitcoin Daily View today in the dirty garage, just wanted to mention, yeah, I've been sick for a while, but today I woke up, felt tremendously better. I mean, 2 weeks pretty much like face down in bed, and all of a sudden I'm feeling quite better. I blame unkept animals shedding, if you get what I mean. All right, so there's more for you over at bitcoindailyview.com. You can find more stuff. Everything that I talk about, I try to link to over there. So I love the smell of limit orders filling in the morning. Guys, be careful. I know everybody has this dream of like, man, it's going to hit like 30K or this or that. I got my limit orders in. Just be careful. These are uncertain times, and a limit order might fill right as Bitcoin dumps 5, 10, 20, 30% right below it. So be careful. I really don't, I mean, of course, I cannot give financial advice. This is all entertainment purposes only, but truly, guys, just have some sense, even though I know you know what you're doing. But I have taken on the strategy of waiting for the confirmed uptrend where I can get a stop in the green rather than guessing a buy order, putting in limits, because we are in heavily manipulated times. They know where your buy orders are, your limit orders. And trust me, if we start dumping, oh yeah, they're going to fill, but you won't like what happens after Bitcoin just dumps right past them. All right, look at the market today. A mix of green and red here in the bubbles. XDC looking good. Atom looking good. T-Fuel looking good. FTM looking really, really good. Waves looking good. SHIB was cranking yesterday. Now it's down 11%. Algo up almost 3%, Theta up almost 2.7%. So nice day in the market. Some things are making some green. Most is in the red. Little shitcoin did hit Coinbase Pro yesterday, I do believe. They had some trouble. So anyway, 20% pump, now 11.7% dump. Coinbase giveth and it taketh away. I'm wishing the best for your little shitcoin. All right, looking at Coin 360, boom, a red wall. Looking at crypto versus USDT today. All right, Bitcoin trading volume last 24 hours, 5.2 billion and 3.2 billion of that on Binance. Nobody else showed up for $1 billion. Really? This just seems weird to me. All right, longs versus shorts sentiment for Bitcoin on Binance, where all the volume is. Long 65%, shorts 34%. I will definitely give that an over-optimistically long sentiment on Binance. And usually the grumpy pants there are not overly optimistic, so take it for what it's worth. All right, Ethereum 68%, long 31% short. So the grumpy pants on Binance, even though the market is a bit volatile right now, are overall bullish. All right, just wanted to mention, I linked to it over there at bitcoindailyview.com. This is a really cool author, Matthew Bracken. Doesn't get all the credit he deserves. Today, he's got Enemies Foreign and Domestic, one of his books, for a Kindle download free. If you go there, click on the link, boom, you can download it. It is free today if you are so interested. His books are cool. Take it for what it's worth. Give it a try. You can tell by the topics, by the titles, what they're about. And he put a lot of effort into these things. They're not new books at all. And he's been pretty right on about things he saw happening. So if you ever wanted to, consider, like, what am I going to do if shit ever hits the fan, the world goes crazy? He wrote some pretty good novels about it. Check them out. It's free on Kindle. First one. All right. Hag Yellen is blowholing about some bullshit, whatever. The thing is, what I'm curious about, she is mentioning this desire for a 15% global tax. I don't understand what that means. If anybody knows, comment. You can find me on bitcoindailyview.com. Well, of course, not bitcoindailyview.com, but Bitcoin Daily View chat is a Telegram group. You can find it over at Bitcoin Daily View. If you're in one of the trading groups that I'm in, Blockchain Education or TradeGenius.io, definitely hit me up in the main chat. What is it? I know I'm being kind of pathetic and not researching it, but I have. I really don't understand what this global tax is. I understand that some countries have it, like Ireland, but I don't know what that means. So anyway, it's probably not good if the old hag wants it. So anyhow, globalists, Darkness, evil, dark clouds gathering on the move. Treasury Secretary Janet Yellen, also known as the Old Hag, is testifying before Congress. Really, what do they testify about? I mean, what? They don't testifying, you know? Parasitic Mind, How Infectious Ideas Are Killing Common Sense. It's an audiobook right now. Good price on it. And it's by Gad Saad. Interesting writer. I'm listening to this today. Thought I would just share it. Link to it over at bitcoindailyview.com. This is my little thing that I do every day. You never know what's going to pop up. You know, it's a time to listen to books like this because the parasitic mind absolutely is destroying common sense. Natural law, instinct, connection to God, all that. Good thing to listen to. All right, a little bit of news. Cryptocurrency comes to retirement plans as Coinbase teams up with 401k provider Groovin. I guess they can put up like 5% into it. Hey, Groovin, you know, Coinbase, I know people give them a crap. I don't care. I still use Coinbase. I still use Coinbase Pro. I like them. They're okay with me. And this big time integration here, I dig it. It's a good thing. All right. Woo. Okay. This is a Sovereign Man. Very, very good YouTube channel. I would definitely recommend following. This is recent. They did this yesterday. It's called a deep dive into what's really driving inflation. This is, yes, like an hour and 36 minutes, but it will go by in like 15 minutes. 100% complete badass information, worth listening to. He breaks down a lot of the stuff that's going on with the, global, well, basically, breaks down a lot of things like, what is it, what this old hag is blowholing about right now. So anyway, this is good if you're concerned about hyperinflation and crypto's, hedge against that, etc. This is just really good knowledge. Fire it up, check it out. I dug it. I'm wiser for listening to it. I'd almost listen to it again. All right. Now, this is one of the things I want people to be aware of, okay? Before you get to, happy pants, doing this, putting in those limit orders, and not waiting for a confirmed uptrend, just check this out. So up top here, Bitcoin versus Tether on Binance. We are sideways as F, okay? This is a daily chart. Look at this, man. We are just ranging, okay? No, we were also ranging up here, I guess, too. But anyway, right now we are ranging, and the big money is accumulating. This really is the big money's time. Now, if you want to buy in this range, go forth and do so, okay? What would have been awesome would have been to, on the daily chart a while back, have bought on that negative MACD cross and escape this big dump. But if you didn't hedge out then, well, probably too late to hedge out now. But when it comes to buying, myself, I didn't hedge out as soon as I would have liked. But I'm really, I picked up a little bit on the dip, but in general, seriously, just be careful. Bitcoin will win, okay? Have no doubt about that. But you don't know if it isn't going to go down here and start ranging. Seriously, be safe. Putting limit orders in right now, fine, do so if you desire, but just realize, respectfully, I say that is more faith than technical analysis to be doing that right now. So, with that said, do note we are sideways right now. We've had a slight uptick, but now we're coming back down within this range. Check it out. Here's shorts. Boom! They're off the charts on Binance. Actually, Bitfinex. These are all daily charts. So shorts, boom, off the charts. Longs, not. Oh, this is actually a 4-hour chart. Let me correct that. Boom. All right. So what we got going on here? All right. So looking at this here, yeah, we've got longs are about staying sideways, but shorts recently have been pumping. So just be careful. There's lots of shorts waiting for a dump. So be careful. If it starts to dump, we could see 10, 20, 30% dump further. So be careful with those hopeful limit orders. If you want a dollar cost average, keep your schedule and do it during this time, but just be careful about guessing where those bottoms are. Because you know what? If we go back to this daily chart, Look what happened here. We had the dump, an initial kind of, painful experience here. We were like, oh, this sucks. Then everybody went, yeah, man, I'm back in. Oh, yeah, all is good. Wrecked. Be careful. What I would say is, like, we have definitely had a positive MACD cross again on the daily here around the 30th or 31st of May is what I'm seeing that happens. The end of May, and we've kind of been we have gently been trailing up with that daily MACD. Look at that price action. It's just not reflecting what I would usually expect to see with a positive MACD cross like that because of, ultimately manipulation. The bankers, the big money, are keeping Bitcoin right where they want it to just accumulate the crap out of it. And they have a plan. They have a broader plan, and don't think that they couldn't be buying. Dump it a few more percent down here into the 20s, let it hang sideways for a while and keep accumulating. Wait for that strong confirmed uptrend. I hate to belabor this. Sorry, not financial advice. We are now on the daily chart, which is very nice to see, above the 21 EMA. I like seeing that. Let's see if that can be found as support. I myself am waiting for a break above the 200 moving average and support there and a continued move up before I hedge my stash that I pulled out back into Bitcoin. Is that painful? Does it suck? Am I going to will I miss those gains that I, didn't possibly get? Yes, but still, they could push it down further and push it down further and push it down further and keep it going sideways. Just be careful. Whales, and not the good ones, in control right now. All right, once again, listen to this. It kind of rocked. Watch out. There's plenty of shorts waiting to accelerate a dump like a freaking rocket ship straight to hell. Bitcoin versus USDT, Tether on Binance, 45-minute chart. We have been above the 200 moving average with beautiful green Madrid ribbons. That's been looking good, but we lost that. Gained it again, lost it. Now we're below the 200 moving average. Be careful on this 45-minute chart. We got a red directional index, low ADX, squeeze indicator negative, KRI negative, stochastic RSI negative, lazy bear indicator negative. We are seriously in dump land. Be careful. I myself don't tend to trade all against USDT or BTC or BNB or Ether when Bitcoin is below the 200 moving average on the 45-minute chart. All right, so we went over the daily. Let's try and stay above that 21 EMA. Let's try to get above that 200 moving average. Let's wait for a strong confirmed uptrend before we do anything silly. All right, now, with that said, this is Trade Like a Genius, tradegenius.io. You can check them out over at Bitcoin Daily View. You can click on a link there. This is a 4-hour chart that we'll look at every day because their indicators are very, 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 very cool. On the 4-hour chart, I'm still waiting for that sniper buy. And when it happens, you'll know, or a trend buy. So anyway, we had a slight trend buy, but that did not really play out. So it said, sell. Anyway, I'm watching. Let's see what happens. Not a strong looking chart right now. Thanks for watching the Bitcoin Daily View. Thanks for being a Bitcoin truth seeker. Hopefully I will still be alive tomorrow and feeling good. It's been a shitty 2 weeks, but it is so good to feel good. I really do appreciate it. And remember, no matter what, every Bitcoin Satoshi you own makes a piece of shit banker. Like, where is that old hag? Where is she? Let me find her. Where, like Miss Yellen here. Cry. Take care.